Hello, this is Mr. AB once more again on AB Math Education. Here we have a new stuff always and always. Today we are looking at quadratic equation, how we can able to solve it. We have done a lot on here. Check out the playlist. A lot about quadratic equation has already been done, but this is going to help us as we are taking our SAT, ACT, and all that. So we are teaching you the smartest and the fastest way. So today we are looking at the Amazon and the factoring by grouping way to see which one you will like. So as you leave a comment, let me know which one you like. Is it the Amazon way or the factoring way that you would like? Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, and leave us a comment. We want to solve this by Amazon. That's the first one. So we will multiply the leading by the constant. So here we are multiplying. We will multiply, we get 36, and as we get 36, you just write your grouping, and we are waiting. So what are the factors of that multiply to give us 36, and when we add we get 6? It's going to be 6. Alright, so it's going to be positive 6 and another positive 6. We are using the Amazon way, so we did this leading 9, we are going to divide it everywhere. So we divide it here and we divide it here, and then we simplify. So let's go ahead and simplify. Here 3 go here 2, so we get 2, and 3 go here 3. We can't break it any further. The same thing is going to happen for the next one because they are of the same. Now what you're going to do is that we are going to send this one over here. It's dividing, so when they go here it become multiplication. So it's going to be 3x plus 2 and 3x plus 2. So we have able to factor this given quadratic equation. If you expand it, you will see that you will get that one back. So these are the factoring. In case we're looking for the solution or the zeros would have been the opposite of this is -2. Opposite of this is division. So we would have get this, and it's going to, that one is also going to be the same thing, so it's going to be this repeated. Okay, now let's use factoring by grouping. That one too, we multiply the leading and the constant and we get 36, and then we look for the factors of 36, and then which of them will add up to give us 12, and it's going to be 6 and 6. And then what we are going to do is that when we see the 12, we're just going to replace it by 12 plus 12. So let's rewrite this, and we are breaking it into 6 and 6. Bring your constant and it's equals to 0. Here we are going to break it into 2 terms, and then we do another refactoring. So we're going to do factoring. We look at what is common between these two numbers. We know 3 is common. X is here, so x is also common. So we are looking at this. We have taken the 3x out, so what is left is another 3x here, and this one we have taken 3, so what is left is just going to be 2. Bring your plus. What is common here is 2, and that's it. So here 2 times what will give us 6x is 3x, and 2 times what will give us 4 is 2. Now we look at the coefficients. You see that this is repeated stuff, so we take the coefficients plus 2, and we take 1 of the one in the parentheses is the same, and that also give us that. And if we want to solve it, indeed the solution will be -2/3. Let's look at another one here. We are using the Amazon way. So for the Amazon, we will multiply this, and that will give us -6. And then we look at two numbers, we multiply, we get -6, and we add, we get -5. So before then, we have our x in another parenthesis and our x in another parenthesis. We are waiting for that two numbers, so these two numbers we are going to consider. So 6 and 1 we can manipulate, so this have to be negative, because -6 times 1 will give us -6, and -6 plus 1 will give us -5. So here we put the first number here and then plus 1 here. Then we go ahead and we divide each of the number by the leading coefficient, which is 3, and then we simplify. So when we simplify, it's going to be just -2, and here is already in the simplified form, so let's rewrite it. And now what we do is that here is already in the whole numbers, so we just rewrite it such, and here we take the division. When they come here, it becomes multiplication, so that becomes 3x and then plus 1. So now this is the factors or the factoring form of this quadratic standard form. Okay, so if we were looking for the solution or the zeros, then it's going to be the opposite, which is +2, and here the opposite of this is going to be -1, and opposite of this is going to be division. So these are the solution. Now let's go ahead and use the grouping method. The grouping method, the same way we multiply this, we get -6, and then we are going to replace this with these factors. So it's going to be 3x minus 6x plus x, or 1x minus 2 equals to 0. And then we regroup them, group them into two terms, and look for the factors. So here we look at what is common is 3, another x is common. We have taken all, only x is left. We bring our operation sign, times 2 will work out. So here there is no common, but 1 is a factor of every number. So here bring plus 1 and just write whatever is inside there, equals to 0. We take the coefficients and then take one of this, and that solve it, and then the solution will be that. Guys, that's all that we can do for now. In our next video, we were going to use the big numbers, and you realize that yes, indeed, Amazon or Amazon way always work, and the factoring by grouping also works. So you pick and choose whichever one that you want. Please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and leave us a comment. See you in the next video. Wish you the best in all. Bye bye.